Hello and welcome. In this video, I'll be showing you how you can add and delete properties from an object in JavaScript. So I've added a block of code here that has created a new object. So I've got a variable called my car, which is the object, and these are the properties: make, model, and year. Say for example, after creating this object, I wanted to add a property. So the way I would do that is to call the object by its name, which is my car. Remember that object names are case sensitive, so you must reference it the way you have created it. So I'll say my car dot the name of the property I want to add. So I say color, and then I use the equals to assign a value. Because it's a string, I need to enclose it in quotes. So this will be the new property I've added to the object called my car. So I press enter. You can see here I've now added the property called blue. So if I want to access the property for the color, I just say my car, and it must be in the correct case. If not, you will get an error. So I'll say my car.color and press enter. You can see it's giving me blue. So I'm able to access the new property I have added to my object called my car. What if I want to delete the property? It's fairly straightforward. To delete a property, you type in the word delete, followed by the name of the object, which is my car. So you say delete, and then the car, then dot, followed by the property. And the name of the property I want to delete is color. So I press enter, and you can see here it says the value is true. If I now try to access that same property I've just deleted, say my car.color, it will tell me it's undefined. You can say it's undefined because I have now deleted it. So that's basically how you can add a property to an object that you've already created, and you can also delete a property. Thanks for watching, and bye for now. Hello and welcome. In this video, I'm going to give you a very basic example of a JavaScript method. JavaScript methods basically are actions that can be performed on an object. JavaScript object methods can also be a property that contains a function definition. Methods in JavaScript can also be functions that are stored as object properties. I have added a block of code here to create a new object. So I've created a new object called person, and these are the properties: first name, last name, ID. And I have also created a method. So this is a method here called full name, and set that to a function, and the method is going to do something. It's going to return the first name, a space, and the last name. So this here basically is referring to an instance, the current instance or the current object you're in. So this means it will return the property called last name. It will return the value of this property called last name. So this area here is the method, and all here is the property. So if I wanted to access the method for this object, how would I do that? The way to do that is to call the object by its name, followed by the name of the method. So the name of the object is called person, and then you do a dot, followed by the name of the method, which is called full name. So I do full name, and a method will have the parentheses where you can pass in values if you wish to do so. So this statement here, this line of code, can be used to access the methods. If I press enter, it gives me the full name, which is John Doe, which is what I've asked this method to do inside this object. So I've said once this method is referenced, it should give me the first name and the last name. You can see here the result has given me John Doe, because the last name is Doe, first name is John. So this is just a very simple basic example to illustrate how you can use methods inside an object. Thanks for watching. Bye for now.